It's been a while. It's been a long while, but we got a ride coming up at Busco. I got a lot of changes done to the Renegade. There's a Renegade in the shop right now. I'm gonna get a video on that just to get some content. Shout out to Mikey. You know, you always encourage me to do better. I appreciate you for that. But anyways, here's my Renegade. Right now we got the rear diff out of it. I'm changing the rear pinion seal. The bearing is bad, but it is what it is. And then the gearbox. The gearbox here, I had to go in it because one of the snap rings had broken. No big deal. Shout out to Steven for getting me everything I needed again so quickly. I appreciate you so much. Like, I really do. Anyways, we got to put that back together. And then we got to go in here. We got to change the tires, put on Assassinators, put on clutches, put on the belt, and check it out. Make sure it's tuned and like set up accordingly, because he's got a ride coming up this weekend. It's Daisy Duke weekend, and we're gonna go get wild. I mean, it's just what we do at Busco. So hopefully we'll see Mikey out there. Well, this guy's Michael Hicks. We got Michael Harrison. We got 336. We got Kyle. We got BJ. We got my cousin. We got all of our guys going to ride. I mean, so we're gonna jump right into this. Put the clutch on. Put the tires on, and yes. I can't break these tires out of bead, so we're gonna use the excavator. Shout out to my landlord. Can't be breaking my wood now. Perfect. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, so now we got our wheel and tire over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and clean off all this mud and dirt that's around here, and then get it all prepped, because you don't want dirt falling into these holes. And you don't want dirt keeping the bead from sealing. So what I'm gonna do is, again, take and go around with like a wire brush, clean them up real good, put some bead sealer on them, and then mount the tire, and we'll be all ready to go. Stiff. All right, so now what I'll do is taking put a bead sealer all the way around it. So that's just me, because they run. Sometimes we run just a little low on air, and we want to make sure these beads doesn't pop off. Let's say you hit a rut or air pressure is too low. But you don't have to do bead sealer, but like I said, we do. I normally do. There. But you can get carried away. It's up to you, depending on how much you have. So when you take your bead lock ring, put it on, you want to have those grooves and those little points right there. Set all your bolts in there. Set all your set your ring in, put your bolts in, make sure all your bolts are clean. Let's see here. We'll put all these bad boys in. What I like to do is shimmy them up like that, make sure they're all straight. We got an impact, so I put it on this lower setting just to get them going. Get them started. Let me go crisscross. I'll just normally check them with just a regular ratchet. So I got about 15.5 pounds in here. The bead did set. I'll let it sit up for about an hour, and that'll get nice and tacky. And then I'll let them back down to about 6 to 7 pounds, and we should be good to go. So I got the Assassinators all mounted up. They look good. So what we're gonna do now is go put the clutches on, and we should be ready to rock. These Assassinators look good. Hell yeah, let's go get to it. So we're here on our clutches. Take and remove the primary bolt. That's a 21. Sometimes it'll come out with a stud, sometimes it won't. Thankfully I did, it did. Let's see, let's move on to the secondary. I'll tighten this one just a little bit. Oh. That way they're both on that nut. All right, now back out. And only the nut came out. So here's what I'll show you what to do. Normally what I'll do is I'll take and jam these together. Well, no, actually normally what I do is weld the damn nut to it. A little bit of impact in the wrench and then back it off. Put it in reverse, lower, high. And it'll back right out. Pop it with a hammer, it'll come pop right flying right off. Just get anything, I mean anything at all. Doesn't necessarily have to be a hammer. Take and bump it. It'll come flying off. Set this to the side. Get our puller. Three-quarter. Thank you, Mr. RPM. Now we put our fresh clutches on. So we have, before we do that, we have valve locking compound. I'm gonna put valve locking compound on the crank and a little bit in the clutch. Here is Russell Parker's 3P Icon. I love this clutch, I really do. For the budget, for the power. Comes with the bolts, the spring, and everything. So let's get back over here, put it on, and see what this thing turns to. So put some on your crank, put some on your clutch, wipe the excess on the tires. I mean brand new tires. Pop that bad boy on there and give her some turns. Let me see. Tighten up your secondary. So tighten the secondary bolt down with your impact, but make sure this helix is in the groove before you do. If you don't, you'll find out. That's good. So, normally I'll put the belt on here. Using the spreader tool. Get on. Make sure it doesn't pop the secondary. There you go. It's on without using the spreader tool. Put your primary bolt in it and torque that one down. The primary gets torqued down to 80 foot-pounds. The secondary gets torqued down to 45 foot-pounds. Good on the install. Once everything's torqued down, fire it up. It's gonna rotate it first, but once the belt sits in the grooves, it's gonna stop rotating just like it did. So I changed it up. I've started to use a green one with a washer. Hopefully it doesn't go overboard and over rev, but I'm gonna try it out and see how it likes it. so I actually took one more weight out and just ran the pink bolt. I called a buddy of mine, Michael Harrison, over at 252 Off-Road. Talked to him a little bit about the clutching. Tell him what I had going on, RPMs, this, that, and the other. And he gave me some suggestions. I took them and I liked it. So this customer likes wheeling, like skimming. So we set it up to, I mean, there was nothing wrong with the setup it had then. It's just we wanted to play with it a little bit more to get picky with it, because Russell over at 3P Clutching, he set it up. We have loved dealing with him. We still love dealing with him. He sets up clutches really good. And he's also really good at, you know, helping us out and answering our questions and, you know, getting us what we need for the customers. So anyway, we're going to button this belt box cover back up. We're going to wash the bike off and call the customer, let him know it's ready to be picked up. And we're going to see, hopefully get some footage of this thing at Busco. But I'm going to wrap this up, go get some food, and call him, let him know to come pick it up. And yeah, see you on the next video.